Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for season 2 episode 3 of House of the Dragon. This time the title of the episode is The Burning Mill, and we are back and we are ready for a new episode of this amazing show. You guys know how much I love the show, and you know, regardless of the fact that I haven't read the books, I am enjoying the series, you know, because it's very familiar, because I have watched all seasons of Game of Thrones, so it feels familiar, yet, you know, a new exploration on these characters, you know. So and I'm very excited, and I'm very, you know, I'm ready. I am ready, you know. We'll see what happens on this episode. I am Team Black. Do not come for me, because like I will destroy anyone in any conversations that want to defend Team Green. Which at this point, are you Team Green? Like, and if you are, let me know why. Because I don't see anyone believing in Team Green, honestly. Anyways, I'm Team Rhaenyra. She's my queen, you know, the rightful heir. Anyway, so we're gonna watch episode 3. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys continue supporting for more, because I will be doing more reaction videos every week for House of the Dragon. So I hope you enjoy. Thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Uncut reaction is always posted first on Patreon. If there is a scene that you guys did not see during the reaction on YouTube, it means that I can post it for some reason. You know, YouTube is a mess sometimes, so it allows some people to show more and others to show less. So if you want the uncut reaction, you can always join me on Patreon. There you can watch it uncut, no cuts, well, unless I make them. But like, yeah, it's the full reaction, so go there, support the channel, and yeah, do that. You will watch the entire reaction with me. So anyways, that's it. Thank you for watching, and without further ado, let's just begin with season 2 episode 3 of House of the Dragon. Here we go.
Is no true king.
Speak it, yes.
Just as
Fight. Who is this?
you wouldn't dare.
Oh, so there was a battle, I guess. Oh my god. Holy.
That is easy enough. They usurped my throne. That's just one answer. Or was it when the child was beheaded?
Oh, was it when your son was killed?
Or when there may be another way.
What do you mean?
Alicent Hightower.
What of her? Ah, I hate that. Green and Targaryens dishonor. Oh, I hate this.
I will ride out with those I can muster here. Men I know, men are trained.
You need time to raise the numbers to challenge the Rivermen.
Speed is my ally. And take Harrenhal.
Yeah, you will do that all on your own.
Sophie.
I'll come too with Sunfire.
Aegon.
Your Grace.
You'll need a dragon.
My plan is not to draw attention.
It's a brave thought, but we cannot risk your loss.
Sure. Alicent's like, oh fuck. Maybe I should have hold them for a bit when they were the children, you know? Oh, so she did come back. What the fuck do you want?
What price would you set?
A place at your court.
Shit.
Sea Smoke, my late lord husband's dragon, has grown restless of late. We cannot know why.
Maybe he's lonely.
Oh.
But you have seen what may befall them here.
Oh,
Raina.
okay, I understand.
I need you to be the mother to them that I cannot.
Oh, what?
Teach them, train them. I need Baela here.
Because she has a dragon.
For all of us.
Oh.
Your Grace.
me if I see a dragon. That is Damon. Pentos. Oh, okay. I can understand now.
I'm claiming Harrenhal.
Okay.
Apparently so.
And what of your lord, Laris Strong?
Oh, that's true.
So no, you will find no loyalty to Laris Strong here, my prince.
Your grace.
Forgive me, I'd only assumed that as consort.
And we are reminded of the perilousness of assumption.
Your grace.
He's still king, he believes. Well, no, he is.
What then brings you to our...
We march on King's Landing and take the throne.
The throne?
It's a big chair. Made of swords.
So, Kristen, may I present my brother, Sir Grey
Oh.
Hightower?
Sir Kristen. Mayhaps I should say, my Lord Hand.
March will be hard, sir.
No one is more delighted than I to march out to war with the Dornishmen.
Oh, they're still hanging? Ah!
Death of his son. You have never been so exposed.
Perhaps it is time for you to think about secreting yourself. Some are safe, while we remain here as a source of distraction.
To conduct the war in my absence.
It would merely be a precaution.
It would be treason.
Yeah.
This council would do well to remember that their queen wears the crown of my grandsire, Jaehaerys the Conciliator.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's true. There's Joffrey and the two ones.
Tyraxes and Stormcloud are young and vulnerable. These eggs are even more fragile.
Oh. I hate that she has to say goodbye to her children. But she knows that they're safer elsewhere. Oh, Jace! Jace is just there, you know, serving looks.
I'm the son of Balon the Brave. Bastard brother to Prince Daemon.
Are you?
The blood of the dragon runs through these veins.
Oh.
Here's your other nephew.
Oh!
At the pleasure of the crown! Sit down.
He almost got cut.
Sit down. Sit! Drink the wine, bro. Take the lid. Come on!
Oh no!
Your very first.
Oh, fuck you.
What a fine, sweet thing. Prowess that even now my brother will not sample another.
Oh. Ew. Aegon is so disgusting. He didn't need to show me his penis.
That's late.
What is it?
We're exposed.
What?
Get to the trees!
What? What is it? Is there a dragon? Oh! Hello! I can't see shit. Oh, the shiny. Go! Go! Kill him! Dracarys him! Ah!
I'm in your dead.
They know we're abroad, they'll be hunting. And we must move under the trees and by cover of dark starting tonight.
You said not to engage, so I didn't. Exactly.
Your Grace. The time for action is surely now.
Your Grace, I must agree.
I have heard your arguments, and will consider them.
Oh, they did say that there are ghosts in her Harrenhal, right?
Always coming and going, aren't you?
Wait, I know that voice.
I have to clean up afterwards.
What is she doing here? Oh, he's what? He's don't show me that. Is she hallucinating? Is he hallucinating? Oh, wait, what? Is that the tree, like the god tree?
You will die in this place.
Are you a witch? Wait, what? What do you mean he will die here?
Suspect some subterfuge. As would I if I received such a message. I must see her. Face to face.
Do you want a magic mirror? What the hell? Where she prays. I don't think she's with anyone when she prays. Rhaenyra, what are you doing? I really hope you're okay. Ah! There she is. Just be careful not to be recognized. Wait, will it work? I really didn't thought they were gonna meet.
No.
Yeah.
So you've come to surrender then?
To speak foolery, Allison.
To see if we may uncover some path towards peace and death of thousands, in order that your feckless son...
Your father changed his mind.
Oh, so you say. My father loved me, Alicent. Did you betray him at the very last?
No, actually, tell her!
When was your plan? Was your
No.
ambition so keen?
He changed his mind, Rhaenyra. He changed his mind.
She believes that this is true.
I swear this to you on the memory of my mother.
Oh!
Do you think me capable of such naked deceit?
She's not lying. You know her.
What did he say at the end?
Shit. Hurry up! Before you guys are found out. Oh my god, Rhaenyra.
He said he was the prince that was promised to unite the realm.
Ah!
I desire peace as you do, but to possess...
Father used those words.
Yeah.
Peace that was promised. He spoke to you of the Song of Ice and Fire.
No? The Song of what?
It's a story he once told about Aegon the Conqueror.
Yeah, that's who he was referring to.
The Conqueror.
Yeah, the Conqueror, not your stupid boy. All of this is a misunderstanding.
There's been a mistake.
There's been no mistake.
Please. Blind
There's been no mistake.
Well, now you're choosing to believe whatever you want to believe.
My father has gone from court. God is on the march, Aemon. It's too late, Rhaenyra.
Alicent.
Yet still, Allison is like not alerting everyone. There is still love between them. Shit! Okay, but now you know the truth. Your father didn't change his mind. Your father didn't change his mind. Ah! It was all a misunderstanding! Okay, guys, so that was the end of Season 2, Episode 3 of House of the Dragon. I don't know why is it that Bella, you know, when she had the chance, I mean, the horses were just in. I mean, poor horses, they don't deserve to be killed, but Kristen Cole does. So they were just in, and she was just right there with her dragon. If she will Dracarys her way, like you know, through, I don't know, I think at least it will have burned, you know, him a bit. You know what I mean? So I'll have done it. I will be like screaming, Dracarys, Dracarys. I'm sorry. I will not be able to control myself because I hate Kristen Cole with all my soul. Like, with everything I have. I hate him. He's the worst. You know? So, I don't know. That's just me. Let's just say. Either way, he is on his way to, if I'm not wrong, to Harrenhal, which Daemon, of course, arrived first because he left a couple of days prior that, and going on dragon is a lot faster than going on foot, so he arrived there first. The halls of Harrenhal, which is what controls the Riverlands, and the houses nearby, you know, they are split, right? Some of them, and that's the thing with them, within their domain of Harrenhal, right? Is that there are two families, the Blackwoods and the Brackens, or something like that, that they have hated each other for a long time. And when Daemon asks why, you know, the lore there is like, at this point, who knows? Sin after sin, and, you know, and just the hatred continues, you know. And it's something that Rhaenys also, you know, told Rhaenyra, which is that at the end of the day, the bloodshed and all of it, you know, they will all have their reasons. Oh, you know, Luke took Aemon's eye, and then Aemon killed Luke, and then Because of that, Daemon responded and killed baby Jaehaerys. And everything will be like, oh, I'm doing this because this was done to me before. And at one point during all of this, no one will remember exactly why it all began, right? You can say that it began even before that, when Viserys named Rhaenyra instead of Daemon the heir, right? You can say that it was before that, when Jaehaerys, the pacifist, I don't know what the name of his title was, when he, left it to the court and to the lords to choose between Rhaenys and Viserys, and they choose Viserys, and it could have been Rhaenys, and it could have been better, and like, it could, like, at the end of the day, for a battle and for a feud, we all will have our reasons, and we all will believe that we are in the right, I don't think, I don't think that Rhaenys necessarily told her, go to your girlfriend and, like, talk to her face to face, right? I don't think she meant that necessarily. Yet she did said maybe a way to get through the Greens is through Alicent. And given the fact that Alicent and Rhaenyra have a story, they share a story. They have known each other since they were children, and they have continued knowing each other, and when we had like on season 1, we had them as friends when they were very young. Then kind of Rhaenyra did not like her because she married her dad, and then they were friends again, and then they were enemies, and then they were friends, and they were, they have had a bumpy road, let's just say that, along the way. But the truth is that at the end of the day, I do believe that they have, as women, they understand each other at some levels, I think that they know what is true in their hearts. And I think that Alicent is a lot more aware of that now, than before. Before, she truly blindly believed in Rhaenyra, right? I love the parallel of, like, we remember young Rhaenyra promising to young Alicent, saying, I swear this on my mother's memory, right? And we knew that she was lying, right, at that time. Sort of lying, but it was a lie. And in this time, we know that Alicent is telling the truth, right? We know that Alicent is telling the truth, that she truly believes that what he said was what Viserys said was that he wanted Aegon, right? And she says this, and you, like, Rhaenyra, I feel like she remembered the moment where she said that to her as well, and she, like, is conflicted whether if it's true or not. But I think she knows Alicent, and she knows that Alicent has this, idea that she's better than Rhaenyra because she doesn't speak the truth, has her, her at moments she has failed to see eye to eye with her, yes, but in reality she did believe that Rhaenyra was going to be a good queen. But the thing is that this is what she heard. This is a story that has been passed from king to heir since Aegon's time, right? So it has been passed from generation to generation, and she knows nothing of this, right? So whatever judgment and whatever decision she made to put her son on the throne it was justified because she believed that what she understood from Viserys was, you know, the truth, that he, at the end of the day, at the end on his last seconds, you know, you can call her naive, you know, you can call her delusional. At that moment, her husband just died, you know, she's expected, you know, to say something. Let us remind everyone that regardless of what Alicent would have said, regardless, Aegon was gonna be crowned king. Regardless, okay? I don't care what everybody thinks. If Alicent wouldn't have said anything, things would have been different. No, Otto had the plans already. They just waited for her, and it was going to be like either Otto convinced Alicent, or Otto had her put out, tell Aegon, your mother is sick, she's like consumed by sorrow, and like we're gonna send her away, she's speaking nonsense, you know, you're the true king, whatever. He had already a plan. Whatever Alicent said, it was not gonna matter at the end of the day, in my opinion. I don't know if you think that Alicent truly had the power of putting Aegon on the throne. And I think that when and if she realizes this and tells the truth to Aegon about the heir thing and all that, which is something that he never shared with Aegon. Viserys never shared this with Aegon. He did share it with Rhaenyra, and he did believe that she was the true heir, right? Things will be different. Like, at that moment, I think she will realize that whatever she said or not will have not mattered. That's my opinion. But the thing is here that when they talk, I honestly did not expect it that this episode was gonna end or was gonna have Rhaenyra and Alicent talking to one another. Like, I was not expecting that at all. Thing is that I heard that, I saw Rhaenyra's pain, right? That for how long in her life, I mean, her dad promised her, you know, that she was the heir and like all of this, and made her swear and made every lord bend the knee to her, and all that, and that by the end, you know, he will say no. You know, you could see the pain in her, like the pain, the confusion of like, what I did wrong. Did my dad say my name? Did he said Rhaenyra should not be queen? And the moment of realization for Rhaenyra, where it's like, you fucking understood wrong. You know, of course you will not know, because this is something that, like I said, it has been passed from king to heir. Not even Daemon knew about it. Is the thing is that, you know, when she heard, oh, the prince that it was promised, it was clear to her he was talking about the Song of Fire and Ice. Is that the name? I don't know. But he was talking about this, you know, Aegon the Conqueror's dream and all of that. And I was like, you know, you understand me? Rhaenyra was like, what the fuck? He was talking about Aegon the Conqueror, not Aegon your son, you know? The magnanimous. Oh my god. And I feel like in part of her, you know, part of Alicent believes that there were more, that truly Viserys was talking about Aegon the Conqueror and not Aegon, you know, his son, her son. And she you know, she stutters in that moment. She's like, you know, the conqueror, and she was like, kind of like, fuck. But we have to understand, in my opinion, whatever she said, it was going to happen. He was gonna name him, like Otto was gonna name him. I think Otto regrets doing that. He feels that he should have pledge for Rhaenyra, and Rhaenyra might be able to listen, because Rhaenyra is a lot more like her dad that she likes to, like, I feel like before she didn't like to be, you know, a pacifist as her dad was, you know. But now she really does remind me of Viserys a lot. You know, she's trying to be as peaceful as she can. She's not rushing to, you know, with all her dragons to just kill everyone, you know. Nah, that's not what she's trying to do. You know, she's trying time and time again to resolve this as peaceful as it can be, you know. And now going into King's Landing and talking to Alicent face to face, facing, you know, the fact that she might have been caught and killed right there and then, you know, that will have been, you know, like, this has been the most risk move that she could ever made, you know. But she did it because she truly believed that if she got to talk to Rhaenyra, I mean, if Rhaenyra got to talk to Alicent, that maybe they could work things out and fix this. But I think, again, that's a very naive thought. And is, you know, I do like the fact that we are presented with the perspective of two women that do not want bloodshed, unlike the men in their lives who keep saying, we should go to war, we should go to war, we should start, we should do it, right? And you hear from these two women that do not necessarily want that. They want to wait, they want to, like, you know, and like you can see Alicent being undermined. You know, nothing that she says gets through Aegon. Now you have Cole there doing whatever the fuck he wants, and he's just, you know, bold and stupid because I hate him. But that's the thing, you know, you see the differences, and I think that at this time these two women are so different, I feel, from the women that we have seen on Game of Thrones. Some of them, it's, you know, when you talk about queens on, you know, on Game of Thrones, you think of Cersei, you think of Daenerys as well. And these two cannot be more different than Cersei and Daenerys, you know. And also, this is 200 years back, so it's, or 150, whatever. But I do love the fact that we do get to see that, you know, which is something that I don't think necessarily we saw this point of view from actually just two mothers just trying to prevent bloodshed, you know. Now, Alicent might have been reluctant right now, but I do think that Rhaenyra's words really went through her, and she's gonna have a few, you know, she's going to have a talk with her pillow about this. I don't think it's just going to go away as like, Rhaenyra is lying, I did nothing wrong. No, I do believe that in whatever way she would try to prevent war, because now she knows she made a mistake, but she's soon going to realize that it doesn't matter, that her voice doesn't matter, and she will come face to face with that, and I don't think she will be very happy about that. You know, neither of her sons listen to her, you know, so it's gonna be very difficult. And also the fact is that Alicent let Rhaenyra go. She can't just tell them, oh, I had a meeting with Rhaenyra, you know, and I let her go. That's not gonna happen. She's not gonna, honestly, if she does that, that will be the end of Alicent, because Aegon might just decide to kill her or, you know, lock her in a dungeon or something like that. Because this is the person who is, you know, against him and his claim and whatever, you know. So she can't say that. But you actually do see that she respects Rhaenyra, that she loves Rhaenyra, regardless of their differences over the years, that she is not going to just be the cause of Rhaenyra's doom. At least not in that moment, you know? But yeah, I mean, yeah, that was badass. I was not expecting that. And the chemistry these two women have is just, incredible. I know. Okay, and call me crazy, right? Because I do ship them. Do I want them to get? Yes. Do I know that's gonna happen? No. I know it's not gonna happen. Will I live in the subtext? Yes. I will do so. Call me delusional. Call me whatever you want. I do not care. But I do feel that there is love within them, between them, I think. And given the chances and opportunities, and if Alicent could have chosen, if that was an option, Alicent will have been married to Rhaenyra, the heir to the Iron Throne. And they will rule together. That is my belief. You are not going to change it. Oh, God, what powerful queens they will be, you know. And Rhaenys as their hand. Because Rhaenys, oh my God, the way that woman, you know who she reminds me of? Olenna. What was her? Tyrell. Right? Every time that woman opened her mouth, she dropped bombs and killed people, you know? But Rhaenys is so, like, she's so in tune. She's like, she understands the way of a king, of a ruler, so well. It's outstanding, honestly. I don't know why she's not on the throne. I mean, I know why. Sexism, right? That's the reason why she wasn't queen. But you see, it's different from the reaction that Daemon had of not being heir, right? Thing is that Rhaenys, instead of being bitter or being like, I still deserve the throne, unlike that, she is willing to, you know what? Okay, they chose. I didn't win, whatever, you know, and she moved on with her life. And now she is here in this position, and she's, you know, given her wisdom to the actual queen now, right? And I think that is just so honorable. And she, like, always says, and she's always like, you know, she's the only woman there on the council as well, and she sees that everyone is disrespecting the queen, and she always has a word, you know, a phrase to say to them, like, you bitches better watch out, stop, you know, what you're doing, because honestly, all of this, could they be replaced? I will replace them, I swear to God. But Rhaenys is like, she's incredible. Anyways, what else happened? Daemon arrived to Harrenhal. Harrenhal is the place where Rhaenyra's, like, Jace's and Luke and Joffrey's dad, the strong dude, I don't remember his name, Bone Breaker, I think was his right, his nickname or something, I don't know, where they died, right? And everything was because of Varys. And in Harrenhal, they know this, right? And so Harrenhal, even though is the largest castle in in Westeros, is, you know, was burned by one Targaryen before, and then it was burned again, you know. So it's not at its best shape. It might be the biggest castle. And, you know, Daemon, as a one-man army, just walks in, you know, and he's like, I'm claiming Harrenhal. And the guy who is like there eating supper, he's like, okay, sure. Right? And he's like that because it's like, honestly, if Cole will have arrived first, I think he will have said the same thing. Honestly, I believe that his loyalty is true to Rhaenyra? Not necessarily. You know, I feel like the lords and the commoners, you know, whoever is not on the, you know, higher ups, you know, they don't get to really choose, you know. The big one chooses for them, right? You know, whoever, like, they're closer, whatever that, you know, benefit they can get from, you know, that's who they will pledge. We saw that happening with the Baratheons, right? Just because Aemond arrived there first and offered himself to marry one of the ladies there, one of his daughters, that's why his alliance was with the Greens, you know, instead of the Blacks. If Luke will have said, okay, I will marry you, and then, you know, actually said, actually, I can't marry you, maybe none of that will have happened, you know, but that truth will never reach Rhaenyra's ears, right? But that is the truth at the end of the day, you know. Anyways, what was I saying? What was I saying? Yeah, so Daemon arrives. This castle is supposed to be haunted or, like, you know, mysterious and whatever. And Daemon has gone there, you know, because he just came after a fight with Rhaenyra, and he goes there, one-man army, honestly, and I don't think he believes in that, right? But I think that the castle makes its way to make him believe the stories, right? And he's presented with, it was very weird. I was not expecting to see young Rhaenyra sawing the neck of baby Jaehaerys, and she's like, I'm always there, you know, I have to clean your messes or something like that. And you see him like with, why did he saw her in the younger years? And why necessarily her doing that? I know that her doing that is because of what Rhaenyra said, but why her younger self? Why did he imagine, or why did the castle, whoever, you know, why the younger version of Rhaenyra? Is it because the younger version of Rhaenyra is the one that in his head is the one that stole the throne from him? Or what is it? Honestly, that just astonished me. And then he is, you know, in another place. And then there's a lady who I don't know who she is. I don't know if she's like Melisandre or whatever. I was like, oh, she gives birth to a shadow again. I will die. Anyway, so she says to him, you will die here. And I'm like, what? No, Kristen Cole needs to die. Not there necessarily, anywhere. But why will she say that? Is that true? Will he die there in Harrenhal? Why, though? And when? Soon? Oh, I don't want that. I really don't want that, and I really want that Kristen Cole dies before Daemon. I wish that. I hope that happens. Helena forgiving her mother. I do feel that, you know, for the longest time, I believed that that Alicent doesn't care about her children, but it seems like she doesn't care about the boys, which is still a bad thing, you know. I feel like for her, maybe she feels that the boys are not hers, right? They're the throne, the crowns, and the little girl, Helena, is hers because she is not promised to be the next in line or anything like that, right? I don't know, but I feel for Helena. Helena is, you know, trying to process the death of her child in her own way, in the only way that she knows, in the only way she can. And I feel for her, but she's always such an interesting character, and the actress does certain mannerisms and the way she speaks sometimes. It reminds me, you know, it has, you know, some I don't know, I feel like she has some autistic traits, you know. I don't know. I know that it comes more of like, since the Targaryens do have dreams and things like that, that maybe she has that as well, you know. But yeah. Then Aegon. Aegon in his shiny, he looked like a toy. He looked like a Funko with a shiny armor. Cause he's short, you know. He's a short king. But no, he is, and he looked awful. Cause like, you see the effort that was made for Daemon's armor, and like, that armor is like, you know. And then you have Aegon's, and it looks like shit, let's be real. But anyway, he was like, oh, I'm so ready to go and fly and die and like and kill. And then Larys was like, maybe you should stay here, because we don't want you to die, because you actually will die, and maybe your mom is conspiring against you, and she will stay with your brother, who, if you die, she will put on the throne. And he's like, okay, I need to hold my seat here, you know. So he stayed, not only because of that, to do that, but to also go to the brothel and party with a new squire and blah blah blah, and then humiliate his brother because of his issues that I don't think he even recognizes issues, because of like mommy issues or something like that, but it's more of like, oh, he's in love with a whore or something like that, or, you know, because he can let go of this one person that was the first time that he had sex. He still chooses the same person to sleep with, and, you know, then they show me his penis, which was like completely unnecessary. I did not need to see anyone's penis. Yet Game of Thrones has that ability to show me penises when I don't want to see them. But it's, you know, part of the downside of shows like this, you know. Ugh. Anyways. But the only thing he's gathering is more hate between Aemon and himself, you know. So what will come from that? We will see. Anyways, this was a great episode. I'm probably forgetting 1,000 other things to talk about. But right now, none of them come to mind. We met Alicent's brother. I think his name was Gwen Stefani. I don't really know his name. And he was pretentious as hell, as I expected him to be. A high tower, right? Oh, and Baela, no, not Baela, the other one, Rhaena, was sent, since she's not a dragon rider, she believes, she's sent to babysit Aegon and Viserys and Joffrey, right? But she's not only sent there as that, you know, she's sent there to protect the future of the Targaryen line. Now, there were 4 eggs there. There were 2 dragons that were already hatched. But then there were 4 more eggs there that Rhaenyra said, in case this doesn't work, we still have some eggs, you know, that we can somehow call, and, you know, and maybe we'll have more. And the eggs seemed extremely similar to the ones Daenerys received, you know, that later became her children, right? And we know that these eggs did not hatch until Daenerys, but they look extremely similar. Not all of them, of course, because there are 4 there, and only 3 are only 3 arrived right there. Only 3 arrived as a gift to Daenerys. I don't know if from Pentos or from some place, I don't know, but they have been petrified, right? But magic works for her in her favor, and the dragons do hatch for Daenerys. Are these the same eggs, or am I going nuts? Because the colors seemed very similar, and they're being sent away for the future, and that's exactly what happened. They end up, you know, as the last dragons. Vagar, you know, my children, the dragons. So I don't know, maybe, or maybe I'm completely delusional. I don't know, but they seemed extremely like the other ones. Although I remember that one of them was green and the other one was yellowish, and the other one kind of was like reddish or something like that, right? Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm confused or something, but I feel like they wouldn't make a point of it if it wasn't, you know, if it wasn't meant to mean something, right? Anyways, then Rhaenyra had to say goodbye to her 3 children, Joffrey, who is 6, and the 2 boys, Viserys and Aegon, another Aegon. And he is, she sends them away, not knowing if she's going to see them again or not. I really hope that she does, though. She loves her children, you know. And Jace is still here, yes, because he's the oldest, and not technically, he is Rhaenyra's heir, right? The first one in line for as an heir. Then you have, you know, the other 3. But yeah, I don't know, it was such a sweet image, and like it felt like a goodbye. It didn't feel like I see you later, kids, you know, blah blah blah. No, it really truly felt like a goodbye, and I feel, oh my god, it makes me feel so bad, but I understand why she's doing it, you know. After Luke's death, I think that is the wise thing to do. But I do hope that she does see her sons again. Okay, anyways, that's it. That's all I'm going to talk about, and I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys continue supporting for more. So, thumbs up if you love House of the Dragon. Subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Uncut reaction is always posted first on Patreon. No cuts, nothing. Go there. It's almost 2 hours long. So go and check it out. Link in the description down below. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support. You guys are incredible. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time for more reaction videos for House of the Dragon. That's it. I'll see you guys next time. Mwah. Bye.